Hello and welcome to class. This is the final lesson in the Active April series, and for today we're going to be slowing things way down. So it's going to be in the style of a yin class where we spend a bit longer in each posture, about a minute, so we can really breathe deep and allow the body to relax into the stretch. So feel free to put on your comfiest socks, maybe a big sweatshirt, grab a glass of tea, and when you're ready, I'll meet you back here on your mat. This video is part of a month-long series over on my Patreon. To see more classes like this, as well as guided home workouts, exclusive blog posts, and monthly challenges, visit patreon.com/Alexandra Templeton. The link is on the screen now and in the description box below. New uploads every Monday. Thank you for your support and see you over there. So we'll start in Superbadakonasana, also known as Reclined Butterfly. So bringing the soles of the feet together, laying all the way down onto your back, and finding a comfortable distance here between your feet and your body. So if you need to adjust the position here, just feel free to wiggle, get out any cracks you need, or if you feel any cracks in your body. Just ease in, closing down the eyes, and bringing both hands over the belly. So take a deep inhale through the nose. Feel your belly expanding as you inhale. Full exhale also from the nose. Belly gently contracts towards the spine. Again, deep inhale. And full exhale. Keep breathing in this way. Try to relax your shoulders down, relax your jaw, muscles of your face. Feel your knees getting heavier, pulling towards the floor. So throughout this class, I'd like you to maintain a posture of relaxed awakefulness. So the body is calm, but you're focused on the stretch and your breath. So feeling the stretch in the right areas and using your breath to ease the body. 2 more breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Once again, deep inhale and full exhale. Good. Gently blinking the eyes open, bringing the hands to the outsides of the knees and gently pulling the knees back up in together, bringing them up towards the chest, rocking gently side to side, maybe rolling out the ankles. From here we'll take Supine Twist. So grabbing hold of your right leg, right knee, extending the left foot down towards the corner of the mat, and then extending the right hand out to the side, palm facing down, pushing the shoulder into the mat. Take an inhale, and with your exhale, gently pulling the right knee over towards the left, only so far as your right shoulder doesn't leave the floor. So keep pushing your right shoulder down into the mat. Chest and head are facing straight up towards the sky, or you can look over to the right hand, whichever one feels better for you. Every inhale, expanding the belly, releasing slightly on the right leg. Each exhale deepens the twist. 4 more breaths. Three. 2, 1. Inhale, bringing the right leg back to center. And exhale, gently releasing it back down. Good, drawing the left knee in towards the body, grabbing hold of it with the right arm, this time extending the left arm out to the side, 90 degrees. Inhale. Exhale, up and over towards the right. Keep pushing the left shoulder down into the mat. 6 deep inhales and exhales here. And to keep the inhales and exhales deep, I'd like you to try to imagine breathing in and out for a count of 5. Three more breaths. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Good, inhale. Gently releasing the left leg, drawing it back up to center. And then rolling over onto your right side to gently push yourself up into a brief upright position before coming into our tabletop. So hands and knees position, or all fours position. And from here, if you have a pillow handy or a rolled up sweatshirt, you can bring it in front of your head just to have something to relax on as we go into the position. But from here, crossing the left hand behind, or the right hand in front of the left hand, palms facing up, and then gently sliding the hands away from each other so that you're crossing at the elbows, and then kind of at the bicep / tricep. Keeping your hips more or less stacked over your knees. The more stacked they are, the more intense you may feel the stretch. So feel free also to bring the hips a little bit farther back to ease the stretch. Bring the pillow or the sweatshirt underneath your forehead here to relax, or relaxing your forehead down onto the ground, and just gently pushing onto the arms to release the upper back to the shoulders. Breathing here for 6. Last breath here, deep inhale and exhale. Good, then slowly coming up only about halfway, just enough so that you can give yourself some space to switch, bringing the left arm in front of the right, and then again, sliding both hands away from one another to relax the forehead down onto the mat or onto your pillow. Breathing for 6. Last breath here, deep inhale And exhale. Good. Slowly coming back up into our tabletop position. I forgot to mention before, but if you have any kind of knee sensitivity, please feel free to bring a blanket or a pillow underneath your knees to take off the pressure there if it's distracting in that pose. From here, we're going to walk the hands forward into puppy pose, Anahatasana. Reaching the arms forward, relaxing the chest down, relaxing the elbows down, and just letting everything be heavy here, trying to melt the chest down towards the floor with every exhale. Breathing for 6. Good. Slowly lifting the elbows, lifting the head to bring the hands once more underneath the shoulders. And from here, we're going to come into lizard lunge. So bringing the left foot next to the left hand. So if you need to bring it up about halfway and then use your hand to help you scoot it up, no problem. And again, if you want to put something underneath that back knee, if it's sensitive, please feel free. And leaning forward enough until you feel a stretch along the front of the right hip. Option 1, you can stay here on the hands and just slowly relax the head and the chest and the belly forward. Or option 2, you can maybe come up onto a block so you can relax your forearms down, or you can relax the forearms down. Just keep trying to hug that left knee in towards the body. Good. Breathing here once you get into your variation of lizard lunge. Breathing for 6. Try to relax the shoulders here and just let gravity work the hips down towards the floor. It may feel intense or it may feel really good. Either way, just keep breathing. It'll be over soon enough. 3 more breaths. Good. Last breath. Let's take it together. Deep inhale. Full exhale. Good. Gently coming back up onto the hands if you weren't already. And just to release this one, we'll take a half split. Gently pulling the hips back. 1 breath here. Good, and then gently rebending into the left leg and switching sides. So pulling the left knee back towards the right, right foot up next to the right hand. Inhale, reaching the hips forward, and ideally repeating the same variation you had with the upper body here on this side. So if you were on the hands, staying on the hands. Remember to keep pulling that right knee in towards the body. And it may feel good here to actually point the toes out 45 degrees, or you can keep them pointing straight ahead, whichever one your body is asking for or kind of leaning for. Just go with that. 4 more breaths. Good, slowly coming back up onto the hands. Once more, releasing this hip. So exhale, half split. Good, inhale, once more rebending into the right leg. Coming back into our tabletop. And then bringing the legs off to one side to come seated onto the bum. And we're gonna take a crisscross position, crisscross applesauce. So if this is uncomfortable to sit upright here with your legs crossed, feel free to elevate your bum onto a block or onto a pillow, just because we want you to be comfortable here. So you can cross either at the ankles or at the shins. The shins will be a little bit more intense, I find, for the fold that we're going to do. So however you're comfortable, inhale here, relaxing the shoulders, reaching the chest up. And then exhale, starting to walk your hands forward. Again, if you have a big pillow, you can take that in front of your body and maybe relax, the head down just so you're a little bit more elevated. Or you can come onto the forearms, just letting the chest and the neck be heavy here. Flexing gently into the feet. And breathe for 6. Good, inhale, slowly coming back up. And then just switching the legs so that the other leg is in front. Good, inhale here, lifting the chest, lengthening the spine. Exhale to fold. Three, 2, and one more breath. Inhale and exhale. Good, inhale, slowly rising back up. And then just to even out both sides, we'll take a seated forward fold, the legs extended. So small bend here in the knees. You can keep the toes flexed or pointed, doesn't really matter. Hands along the sides. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhale, folding forward over the legs. Relax the shoulders here. And keep trying to work the belly towards the thighs over the 6 breaths that we're going to take. Two more breaths. And last one, deep inhale. And exhale. Nice, slowly coming back up. Gently shaking out the legs, rolling through the shoulders. And that's all we have for today's class. I hope that you enjoyed. I designed it to be, again, much slower and kind of as a way to decompress at the end of your workday or before bed, or if you ever feel like you have just a lot of things running around in your head, this is a really nice way to reconnect with your body and to calm the body. Because as I mentioned, we are spending about 6 to 8 breaths in each posture, and if you focus on elongating your exhales, you will activate your parasympathetic nervous system, which is your rest and digest, responsible for the rest and digest activities. So you'll put your body in a state of relaxation. So yes, thank you so much for joining. I hope that you have enjoyed and followed along on this month-long series, the Active April series. And if you have any requests for a future series, I would be happy to make this a monthly thing, or maybe, every couple months put a series like this together. So please just leave them down in the comments below. I'll meet you all down there. And wishing you a beautiful rest of your day. See you all in the next class. Take care. Ciao.